would speak to her, and she enjoyed life.
Fabiola Thomas's sister says she was a people person, a hard worker, and a friend to all. We spoke to her by phone. She asked us not to use her name because her family is still fearful after the 39-year-old suspicion last month.
That's the reason why we need closure.
Judge sentenced Antonia Wilson to serve life without the possibility of parole for malice.
She unfriended Antonia Wilson the day before she...
Senior ADA Nalda Charles.
Alright, what's up with y'all? So look, man, I'm back again with another video, right? And before I jump into the video, I definitely have to start this off with some positivity. I want to tell all my supporters out there that's rocking with me day to day on a consistent basis that I definitely do appreciate y'all. And even if you just became a supporter recently, I'm talking to you as well. I hope that you're okay physically, mentally, and spiritually. And I'm wishing y'all nothing but the best in every aspect of your life. And I hope that you do or will have a good day today. And when I say any of what I just said, I'm only talking to my supporters, to those who reciprocate the same energy to me, and to those who say the same thing back to me in return. And other than that, we finna get into the situation at hand because we got a crazy story to talk about. And I want to start this off by saying RIP to this beautiful young lady by the name of Fabiola Thomas. Now, for her to get her life taken like this is just crazy to me. It's just so crazy and sickening the way that people are out here moving, and they're so obsessed with the next person. You should never be so obsessed with people to the point where you can't even control your emotions and things like that. And whatever happened to just being friends, simply just being friends, platonic friendships and things like that. People just want to possess and control everybody, and this shit is crazy to me. But anyway it goes, this guy by the name of Antonia Wilson was sentenced to life without the possibility of parole for taking this young lady's life for unfriending him on Facebook, which is some crazy stuff to me. And I mean, I'm pretty sure that she did unfriend him for him acting a certain type of way. But some people can't handle rejection, which is sad to me, it's weird to me, it's crazy to me, but it is what it is. I feel like that people should be out here mingling with people a little bit more if they don't know how to deal with rejection. That way they can get used to it, you feel me? But you shouldn't be really focusing on people these days. It's so much to focus on pertaining to your life and stuff like that, you feel me? But it is what it is. People got their priorities messed up, and that's on them. But I do want to say RP to this beautiful lady. I want to send my condolences out to her entire family for the situation that took place. Nobody deserves to die, especially like this. It's just crazy to me. But let's go ahead and get into the video. I got a brief update on what took place, a little bit more details and things like that. But yes, this first video was pertaining to them actually finding out what took place. It was the initial reaction. They didn't know what the hell took place, but they did know that this was a isolated event. Basically, it was directed for her. But let's go ahead and get into the video.
Apartment. Roswell woman found in her apartment wants answers about what happened. Channel 2's Mike Pachenik is live on Nesbitt Ferry Road. Mike, the sister of the victim, says they never expected they'd lose her like this.
And Fabiola Thomas was going to turn 40 on Monday, but a month shy of her birthday, police say her roommate found her dead in an apartment here at Atlantic Newtown Apartment Homes. And her family, they want to know why.
She would speak to anyone who would speak to her, and she enjoyed life.
Fabiola Thomas's sister says she was a people person, a hard worker, and a friend to all. We spoke to her by phone. She asked us not to use her name because her family is still fearful after the 39-year-old suspicious last month.
That's the reason why we need closure. It's hard for us very hard for me to imagine. I keep thinking what would have happened.
Police say Fabiola's roommate found her in their apartment at the Newtown Atlantic complex June 8th.
The autopsy came back and there is some indication that there is some sort of trauma, some sort of suspicious circumstance that we need to follow up on.
Roswell Police Sergeant Zachary Fromer says detectives are asking anyone who saw Fabiola in the days leading up to her to call police.
Anything's possible, but it doesn't necessarily appear random at this point.
Fabiola's sister says she was a month shy of her 40th birthday, and while she didn't have kids of her own, she treated her nieces and nephew as her own. Her sister recounted seeing her the week before her death.
We were together, eating, laughing, she went to Walmart with my girls, and that's it. We need closure. Whoever did it, that person needs to dress himself in.
It is crazy still.
As of this afternoon, the Fulton County Medical Examiner's Office told us the official cause of is still under investigation. Her sister told me that Fabiola's phone was missing from the apartment. Police ask anyone with information to give them a call. Live in Roswell, North Fulton County, Mike Pachenik, Channel 2 Action News.
The county judge sentenced a man to life in prison after
woman he met on a dating app.
Channel 2 investigative reporter Ashley Lincoln was the only reporter in the courtroom when the judge handed down that sentence and spoke exclusively with the district attorney about it.
It's one of the hardest crimes to make sure that we combat.
And Fulton County District Attorney Fonnie Willis says her office is proactively litigating domestic violence cases.
This is an issue that is really close to home for me.
Through the Brenda Byam Domestic Violence Unit, named after Willis's late aunt.
Ultimately, to death in the back.
Tuesday, part of the unit spoke to me after the defendant was sentenced in the 2019 of Fabiola Thomas.
This is a really sad case.
Her life mattered. She lived with purpose.
A Fulton County judge sentenced Antonio Wilson to serve life without the possibility of parole for malice murder.
Stupid.
Unfriended Antonia Wilson the day before she died.
Senior ADA Nalda Charles says text messages show Wilson couldn't handle Thomas's rejection towards him.
It says status, I don't give a fuck about a ring, keep your ring, I'm not your woman, never was. I couldn't see the rest. Claiming me because I never claimed you. So this is the message thread, I guess. Okay, it says, you crazy, I don't want nothing from a man I barely communicate with. Jury, money, etc. don't mean nothing to me if you don't know who I am. Now that's what's up, bro. And it's just so crazy that people are out here trying to bully people to deal with them and mess with them and stuff like that. Like, you can't get mad because somebody don't want to deal with you anymore. Only thing that you can do is go ahead and move forward. But trying to bully people and things like that and like just be weird as hell is crazy to me. You should have did what you needed to do in the time frame to make sure that you can keep on dealing with that person versus trying to do crazy irrational things when they don't want to deal with you anymore. But like I said before, it had to be some type of reason. I ain't even seen this video clip right here. I really knew everything, but basically, long story short, what I was trying to say was that I knew it had to be something for her to go ahead and unfriend him, but she did say, you are crazy. And now I hate that people are out here not understanding that it's okay for people to go ahead and leave you alone. Sometimes they're missing out on you. You feel me? But it is what it is, man. I hate that happened to her, bro. RIP to her one more time, bro. This shit crazy, man. Imagine you just want to live your life, be free, not deal with this person, and they out here being weird as hell. Like, god damn, man. Leave them the hell alone. They don't want to deal with you, fool. And people don't even be understanding that it's so many different laws dealing with people going to social media about you, dealing with you and bothering you, and you never know what nobody else is willing to do to you for doing certain things. So you might want to be careful with certain stuff. But hey, let's get back into the video.
Towards him before strangling her inside of her Roswell apartment.
Just tripping.
My sister was attacked and murdered in her home.
Investigators discovered Thomas and Wilson had only dated briefly after meeting on a dating app. Attorneys say after Thomas rejected his advances, he found where she lived and attacked her in her home.
This was a surprise attack. She did not know her attacker was coming that morning.
Jurors reached a guilty verdict in 30 minutes after seeing crime scene photos and hearing from Thomas's roommate who found her body lying in a tub.
She only met him in public places. She would even meet him outside of friends' houses and parking lots. So it is very scary because Ms. Thomas did everything that you would, want to do.
And Wilson showed very little remorse during that sentencing. He declined speaking or giving any statements during Tuesday's hearing. Reporting in downtown, Ashley Lincoln, WSB Tonight.
Yeah, that's the end of that video, man. And like I say, bro, people out here trying to bully people, manipulate them and things like that to keep on dealing with them. You can't do that. And you can definitely not take somebody's life, harm them and things like that because they don't want to deal with your crazy ass. Now look at this fool that lost his whole entire existence trying to make somebody deal with him that didn't want to deal with him. It was just so simple just to be like, okay, fine, I keep on pushing forward. There's no way in the hell I'm finna go ahead and overreact, be mad, trip out, scream, just do anything crazy because you don't want to deal with me. That's your loss. That's how I feel. That's how I always feel. That's your loss. You don't want to deal with me. Take your goddamn ass on. You feel me? Because there's plenty of people out there that are ready to deal with me. And I mean, I say deal with me like I'm a burden or something. So many people out there that wants to deal with me and stuff like that. And it's been happening for years, not just now. I'm just speaking in general when I say this. But yeah, why would I trip on you when there's so many other people that want to deal with me that's probably 10 times a better person than you, But hey, it is what it is. I want to know your personal opinion on this situation. She definitely didn't have to die like this. I don't understand what happened to the essence of being a friend, getting to know someone, just like build up to getting with them and stuff like that. You already know somebody probably already dealing with people when you meet them, or they just got through dealing with somebody. So it's certain things that y'all need to do before y'all take it seriously. Make sure that y'all are okay, with where y'all stand and stuff like that. come out with everything, you know, just grow with a person, basically what I'm trying to say. But as far as like trying to just rush into things, rush into being in a relationship and stuff like that, nah, that ain't what's up. I know it's gonna be a couple of dudes that be in my comment section trying to take her for this dude. You never know what he did, you never know what she did to him and stuff like that. Bro, you're supposed to be a man. So whatever this person is doing, you're supposed to go ahead and man up and suck that up and keep on pushing. I'm not saying disregard your feelings and emotions, but when somebody don't want to deal with you, you have to understand that and respect it, bro. That's just how I feel. That's all I got to say. I want to know your thoughts and opinions on this situation. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. And if you made it to the end of this video, I definitely do appreciate y'all. And I will be dropping some later on, most likely. So, yeah, y'all like, comment, share, whatever the hell y'all want to do. And, yeah, like I said before, if you made it to the end, I definitely do appreciate you. But, yeah, I'll holler at you later. All right.